Hey, Vikes. So this is your last assignment. It's going to be a blog post. I want you to write about something that you've learned this year. Doesn't necessarily have to be something from my class. It can be from a different class, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something from school. Throughout these last weird 3 months, maybe you've learned something about yourself or learned something about other people. Or maybe in these last 3 weeks, you've learned something about society or learned something about yourself. So I want you to just write and reflect on something that you've learned. And it's been a weird end of the school year. I don't think anyone saw this coming. I'm going to miss you. I have missed you these last few weeks. I'm really proud of you, though. I want you guys to know, I was just looking at the numbers for just the last 2 weeks. 40% of my students are still engaged in something. And most of you don't need to be. You had your A a long time ago. In fact, you had your A on March 13th, which you learned on April 29th that you didn't need to do any more schoolwork. And that just seems so ridiculous. But yet a lot of you still did. And I'm really proud of you. And I'm really pleased with that. One thing I am going to do with that little piece of information is a lot of you are probably going to be asking for letters of recommendation at some point as you start this college application journey. And that engagement piece, that's going to be in those letters. I mean, you're the type of people, those of you who are watching this right now, you're the type of people who stuck around to the end even though you didn't need to. And I really appreciate that. And that says a lot about your academic character and your dedication to your schoolwork. So again, I'm just so proud of all the work that you guys did. I'm proud of the work that you guys did preparing for the AP exam under extremely difficult circumstances and something that we didn't plan on at the beginning of the year. And so I'm really pleased with everything that you guys have put forth this year. Scores come out July 15th. 5 a.m. for us on the West Coast. You're probably not going to get up that early. I'm probably not, but that'll probably be the first thing I look at that morning. No matter what your score is, I'm proud of the work that you guys did. I really am. It means a lot to me that you stuck with it, that you feel like you learned something, even if you didn't get a good score on the test itself. So, we'll see in the fall. We're already talking about what that's going to look like. No handshakes. We may do elbow bumps. I think that's probably the way it's going to do, or at least the head nod. I don't know if that looks stupid. Just please let me know, and I won't do that anymore. But I'll greet you one way or the other. I'm looking forward to having you guys back in the hallways, walking one way, masks on, socially distanced, and all of that stuff that I know is going to be so hard to do once we return. But we're going to do it one way or the other. And you're always welcome to come by and say hi. I miss you guys. I'm glad you guys were in my class. I'm really pleased with the work you did this year. Go Vikes.